What's up, everybody? We are live again with another Lies of P stream. I apologize for not being anywhere close to my stated time. I do feel bad about it. I will say, and my wife, bless her heart, my sweet wife will definitely attest to this. Probably my greatest character flaw is I severely underestimate how long things are going to take me. Like, I'm way too optimistic. Like, I think that, oh, I can do this in this amount of time, and then this in this amount of time, and then I'll be ready at this time. Like, but it never pans. It is literally like, it is a chronic habit. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. And it's been part of me for as long as I can remember. As I said, it's probably my greatest character flaw. And so I tend to be one of those people that, I tend to be, later rather than earlier for most things. But that being said, I did pick up some Wendy's, and is it me, or I mean, I know it's been happening, but it's like food is just astronomically more expensive than it used to be. I got my normal order that I used to get like all the time when I was in college, and it was $20 freaking just for me to eat at Wendy's. And I know that I didn't used to pay $20 when I was in college, because there's no way that I could have afforded $20 dinners regularly when I was in college. So I don't know. But that being said, I ordered a chili, and for the first time, it came with a packet of sour cream. So it might be $20. My meal might be $20. But they've stepped up their game ever so slightly. They gave me a packet of sour cream, which I'm a huge fan of sour cream. I love me some sour cream. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this in. And I've had everything except the chili. I figured I'd share the chili moment with you guys. And after I struggled a bit, you know, last night with one of the bosses, I feel like I really do. I need that chili buff tonight. So we're going to get the chili buff going. And we're going to have ourselves a better time tonight than we did last night with Lies of P. So I just need to make sure that I don't spill this all over my desk here, because I don't like food messes on my desk. That's one of my big pet peeves, is like food messes. People that have like crumbs all over their keyboard. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I refuse to do that. That's one of my no-go zones, is like crumbs all over the keyboard. Crap. I don't have a place to like put my trash. Speaking of like messes, hold on. I'm gonna set it off to the side here, and I'm gonna take it all to the trash when I'm done. So we added the sour cream. This is a new one for me, and of course the mandatory hot chili sauce. I gotta put that in there. There's no having the chili without the chili sauce. Well, do 3 sauce packets tonight. Good to see y'all in here. Brock, good to see you. Of course you are. Yes, I was in the Wendy's. I was getting me some Wendy's. So, you know. I am training for another marathon. So I had a very long run this evening. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm starting at like 5:30. I should be done in enough time to do everything else I need to do. But it's like when I get done, I'm so tired. And like I take a really long shower because my calves are like still twitching. And just the heat feels really, the heat from the warm water feels really good on like my muscles. And so, you know, that, and then of course I have kids, and, you know, have to help, you know, help with all that stuff. And then I went to go get Wendy's. I needed food. I needed a very large quantity of food. So, you know, all that added up, and my estimation was woefully insufficient for when I was going to get started. Jesse, good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well today. Always good to see you, dude. You have not played Lies of P yet, but I think it's the next game on your list. Looks really good. Boss fight seems challenging. Agreed. I have not one-shot a single main story boss yet in my playthrough. These bosses are challenging, but they're challenging and they're well designed in my opinion. Like, there's some bosses that are hard. Like that was my complaint with Wolong. Some of the bosses were hard, but I didn't think they were well designed. These bosses are hard and they're well designed, which is, you know, that's what you really need. Is you need, if the bosses are gonna be hard, they need to be well designed. Otherwise, it just gets too frustrating. You are correct. So much fun. I'm playing through it again, and just as addicted as you were your first time through. And you are trucking through your level 1 playthrough, dude. That's awesome. What's up, Blind? Good to see you again tonight, man. That happens to me too. Are you referring to like underestimating, being wrong on time all the time? Knew it was a solid game when I saw your plat trophy. Yes, that is usually a good indicator. Now you're hungry. Sorry on development. I like to say though that I earned this meal. Well, I taste that sour cream. It's good. Sour cream and chili. I'm a big fan of sour cream and chili. I like sour cream on tacos as well. Inflation with the sour cream included, yes. Absolutely. Food prices went up when fuel was high, but because people are still buying, the price stays the same. Inflation. Yeah, well, the fuel price was one of the many inputs that led to rising food prices, but fuel is not the sole driver. So even if fuel costs go down, it's not going to go back down to what it was. Gotta be here for a Wendy's chili moment. Absolutely. What's up, Jeremy? Good to see you, man. Full house tonight. That's right. We just need Zinners and Puggy. Dude, we haven't seen Puggy in a hot minute. Makes me sad, but hopefully he'll join us soon. The OG crew, man. That's right. Y'all are the best. Zinners, what is up, dude? Rock summon Zinners. It worked. Doing good. That's good to hear, Jeremy. Underestimating the time I do that too. Yes, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. But yeah, I know that from time to time it makes people frustrated with me, and rightfully so, because my wife is on the other side of the spectrum. She likes to be early to everything. For me, being early is like, it almost causes me physical pain to be like 20 minutes early, to just show up and have nothing to do for 20 minutes. And so, but for her, she loves that. And so being with me, you can see how that could be a problem. Currently on Victor, he's giving you issues. Swap to a guard, parry, handle, and the bone saw blade. I don't know, the bosses in Lies of P seem hard from what I've seen this playthrough, but I don't like them very much. Lords of the Fallen has easier bosses, but their design is so much better. Milk went down. I think Lords of the Fallen bosses are too easy. I think I need to do a Puggy summon. That'd be awesome. All right, I'm going to finish up this chili, and then we're going to get started, guys. Chili speed run. You swapped to playing Grounded. Jesse, thank you so much for the $10 donation. You shall summon Puggy. Well, I hope it works, man. I appreciate it. The spiders and Grounded freak me out. Funny story. Spiders in games used to really freak me out. And I'm just talking like in general. I started playing Resident Evil at a fairly young age. I started playing Resident Evil in like 6th grade. And that was like when Resident Evil 2 had just come out on PlayStation. The spiders in that game used to freak me out. Like I couldn't even look. Like I'd get to the place where I knew they were and I'd have to like look away and like try to shoot them. And then also when I was in 6th grade is when Ocarina of Time came out. And I got to the Great Deku Tree and the Skulltula spiders that drop down and like they spin around and they hit you and they knock you back and they just drop at like at the time I didn't know you could just like look for where the shadows were and that's where they were. But they would just drop down and I didn't know how to hit them because, you know, you'd have to wait for them to spin around and then hit them. But I didn't know that at the time. And then they freaked me out so bad that I thought I was going to have to stop playing the game. Fortunately, I soldiered on and figured out the trick, but it was a rough go for a little bit. Played RE1 for the first time. Such a good game. Awesome. So are we talking OG RE1 or RE1 remake? Almost done. Just a few more bites. All right, we are ready to go. Crazy enough, after all that, I am still hungry. I could still eat probably another entire meal. But as I said, I went for a run. So like per my training plan, you do like several shorter runs during the week and then a long run over the weekend. So this is my long run and it was 15 miles and it was raining the entire time outside. It was miserable. But I look back like on my like my watch when I was done and it said I burned 2,000 calories. So it's like, okay, I can eat whatever I want for dinner. So I went all out and it was good, but I'm still hungry, but it's all good. You played the remake one. Okay, good. Both of them are good, but the remake one is a bit more modernized. But honestly, like RE1 remake came out before, whoops, I just spit on my mic. RE1 remake came out before OG RE4 and OG RE4's had a remake. So I think, you know, it wouldn't be unreasonable for them to do an RE1 remake. I'd be on board with that. That's just me though. Fixing some ramen with soy sauce. Nice. I'm a big fan of ramen. Homemade Wendy's chili the wife and I made last year was pretty darn good. Prefer the OG one, but the remake is also good. I mean, I do. Yeah, they're both good. They are both good. I would say I'd give the remake a slight edge just because of what they added to the game. Dadgummit. I'm getting dropped frames again. Okay. All right. Well, guys, this sucks. Before I even get started, I'm going to go reset the router. Yeah, I'm dropping tons of frames right now. Oh, Lord. Okay, so before I even start the gameplay, I'm going to go down and reset the router real quick. You're going to see like a 5-minute blip in the stream, but it's going to come back. I promise it'll come back. Well, at least it should come back. So I'll be back. I need to reset the router because I just lost a whole, well, We'll see if it happens again. It probably will. Dadgummit. Not again. Yep, it's happening again. Okay, I gotta reset the router. I'm so sorry. I wanted to jump in, but yeah, I'm dropping frames all over the place here. So I will be back. Let me reset the router. Sorry, guys. Okay, I think we're back. Maybe. All right, yes. Awesome, awesome. Apologize for that, guys. All right, we're gonna jump in now. And right where we left off last time. Looking forward to this. I think I dropped again, but I should be back now. Okay. All right. Just to confirm. Be all good. Okay, seems good now. I'm getting another error. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Hold on. I'm gonna give it a sec. It's funny, I played most RE games, but done so in the weirdest fashion. I played the order RE8, RE2, RE3, 4, 7, 4 remake, 5, and 1. The original was my first step into Resident Evil that has a special place in my dead heart. Next is RE6, which I hear bad things. RE6, bar none, is my least favorite. Not even close. RE6 is the only mainline entry that I've never finished. Played a small bit of 4, then 5, then 6, and 0, then Raccoon City. RE6 is like someone smashed 3 different games together. Yeah, in a blender. It's like, it has no identity. They couldn't figure out what they wanted to do with it. RE6 is your favorite one? Of course it is on development. Wow. Why am I not surprised? Can't say I hate it. That's funny, Jeremy. I'm optimistic 6 will be okay. I heard bad reviews for 5, but see, okay. I love RE5, despite the negative, you know, reviews or whatever, the negative reception. I love 5. 6, on the other hand, I can't do 6. I'm sorry, I just can't. It just didn't. It was too weird. The tone is much like an action movie instead of a horror game. Exactly. Yeah. It's very. It has no identity, as I said. Seems good now. 6 had great co-op and replay. Everything looks good on my end. Heard RE6 was better playing co-op. I did play 6. The parts of it I played for 6 were I did play co-op. But still was not a fan. Let's get my lamp on here. All right, I think we're back in business. I'm not dropping frames anymore, at least for now. So yesterday, once I reset my router, it was smooth sailing for the rest of the stream. I didn't drop a single frame for the rest of the stream. I'm hoping that it's the same tonight, although I just saw I dropped a few. So, I don't know. Dang it. I really hope it works tonight. I think this is the way I needed to go. Ish. It's up here, yeah. Oh, to have reliable internet. What a world it would be. I really need to call Comcast. I've heard that they are rolling out symmetrical upload and download speed, like they've improved their network, and so that upload speed should improve drastically at some point. And so that's what I need, is the better upload speed. If I had better upload speed, it would be smooth sailing. Yes, this is a very RE4 inspired area. I mean, I don't know if they took direct inspiration, but if not, it just so happens to be very similar to an area in RE4. Still getting that crescent moonstone. Zombies. Oh, hello. Oh, you're running fast. Oh, I could have backstabbed you. Dang it. It didn't matter though. Okay, you were like a larger enemy. I thought you were going to be tougher to kill than that. Yeah, I'm still dropping. I mean, not like an egregious number of... Okay, I take it back. I'm dropping an egregious number. Dadgummit. You freaking kidding me? I'm so mad right now. I had an issue at the end of my first Dark Souls stream where I did New Game Plus. And it was at the end of the stream, but I haven't had an issue since then until yesterday. And yesterday, resetting the router fixed it. Tonight, resetting the router has not fixed it. Worked really hard to unlock infinite ammo for some guns. Dadgummit, it's dropping again. Hold on. By the time you did that, no one else wanted to keep playing the game. Yeah, when I did co-op with Resident Evil, I always did couch co-op. I never did like online co-op. Maybe worth rebooting my PC. I am 99% certain it is just my internet being sketchy. Did I pay the router reset fee? Is Comcast my only ISP choice? Yes. So half of my neighborhood has access to AT&T fiber. I do not live in that half of the neighborhood. But people came like a year ago and they dug up my backyard and they laid the cable for AT&T fiber, and I still don't have it. Because I think, well, I heard on like the neighborhood page that they did something wrong, and so now they have to fix it, and only like certain parts of the new area that was supposed to get it have it now. And it's like the street behind me has it now, but my street doesn't have it yet. And so unknown when I'm actually going to get it. And it's funny because, you know, I moved 2 years ago almost now to this house. And in my old house, half of the neighborhood had AT&T fiber, half the neighborhood didn't. And I lived in the half of the neighborhood that didn't have AT&T fiber. I'm so like... Okay, looks like it's settled down. I have an update on my Texas job hunt. Had another interview in Austin that flopped. Oh, sorry, man. Recently got a promotion at your current job, so staying in Alberta for the foreseeable future. Well, congrats on the promotion. Absolutely, dude. That's awesome. Sad that it's not closer to here, but oh well, it is what it is. Another Stargazer, really? Okay, if I repair the Stargazer but don't rest at it, is this my... if I die, do I warp here? Because I know with Dark Souls, for example, if Dark Souls 1, if you light the bonfire but don't rest at it, it doesn't count as a warp point. Hey, what's up, Bill? How you doing, dude? Good to see you tonight. Liza P was a great choice. Absolutely. I am really enjoying this game. It's been a lot of fun so far. I need to roll off right here. And then jump over. Perfect. The Wi-Fi on my modem is giving up. Something might be broken. I had to use LAN to keep streaming, and it sometimes dips to 0 when I'm live. Yeah. It obviously would be better if I were plugged in. But like, so this room that I'm in now is an add-on to our house. So like right after we bought this house, we hired a contractor to build out part of our attic, and that is the room that I'm in right now. And so all of the wiring is in the attic, but now the part that I would have to get to actually run a wire here is borderline inaccessible, because the wall that they added for this room is like right up against the exterior wall for the house, but it's not quite all the way there, but it's almost there. And so it would be like a really tight squeeze, and I don't trust myself like not falling through the ceiling. So yeah, I'd probably, as much as I hate to admit it, I'd probably have to hire somebody to run a cat, I guess it would be like a cat 6 cable or whatever it would be, to get up here. Oh, you're a big dude. Nice back step. Oh, I got sniped. And again, stop it. I'm trying to kill a dude here. This guy is messing with my game here. Dadgummit! That was funny. That guy was such a troll. And it ended up being my demise. Okay. I think it's settled down. Let me know if my perception is false. Well, that answers that question. If if I had arrested the Stargazer or not. Dude, that guy was trolling me so hard. I had one more hit on this guy too. Or it wasn't that guy, but the guy that I was fighting against. Golly, I can't believe that. All right, come on, get up. And follow me over here so I don't have to fight you at the same time as this guy while you spew your garbage at me. All right, now I can fight this guy in peace. You should be running off the edge there, bud. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, why did I thought I was gonna fatal attack him. What the heck was that? What the heck was that? Ooh, I thought I was gonna fall to my death there again. I would not have been happy about that. Good riddance. Oof. Sketchy, man. Okay. Finished it twice. Nice build. We moved into our condo. I moved to Fios service. Yeah, we don't get Fios here. 2 days later, a guy on the board was like, "Oh yeah, we don't do Fios here." What? He didn't know that you had Fios? That's weird. Stream is good now? Okay, good to hear. Come to find out, no one else had Fios here because none of the neighbors in each section can all agree to get the service. So I just laugh when people here complain about Comcast. Interesting. So you found the loophole. Yeah, I'm still dropping. Dadgummit. Stop it. It's a fairly long area. Well, yeah, with having another Stargazer so close by, figure it must be. All right. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, butterfly. Of course, right next to a trap. Stuck in the Opera House boss. What is up, Super Googly? You'll have to remind me of what boss that is. My memory leaves much to be desired. Why, hello. Oh, I thought you were gonna get hit by the giant ball. Yeah, I'm still... Good lord. Where's the stupid butterfly? Does it get hit by the ball? No, of course not. I'm gonna get hit by the ball just trying to kill this thing. Oh! Alright, I got the crank. I mean... Only very minor and momentary frame drops, but the stream is watchable. Was working an overnight shift one night and Comcast decided to do maintenance from like 12 to 4 a.m. so he had to drive to the office. That sucks. The Puppet King dude. I mean, his first phase didn't give me much trouble. I had to play his second phase many times. And honestly, I know this isn't going to help you much, but the one time I did beat him, I killed him before he was able to transform to his fire phase. Because every time he got to his fire phase, he just ripped me a new one. He would do that combo that didn't ever end. And it was bad every time. But the time that I killed him, I was able to kill him before he transformed, and that's really all I got for you. I know that doesn't really help very much, but you know. Another butterfly. Okay. Oh, and another freaking... Are you kidding me right now? Wow, this area. Holy... And of course the butterflies gonna be right in the middle of the path. 2772. Dropped frames. Second phase, dodge him and hit left. Okay, yeah, that... Yeah, it's going up and up and up and up and up and up. Throwing items on second base helps. Shot puts probably help too. Just don't back dodge on the flame attack. Worst thing you can do. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm up to 3,000 now. Good Lord. All right. I'm going to try it again, guys. And if it doesn't work, I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. I want y'all to have like a good experience watching. Because I know for me, when I'm watching and like the video keeps skipping, like that drives me nuts. And so I don't want to do that to y'all. We're all patient. Give it one more reset. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did the first time. I unplugged it for 10 seconds and plugged it back in. But I'm up to 3,008 drop frames. And it just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. Let me check out the graph. Actually, let me see something. Might cause a dip real quick, but I just want to test. Yeah, my upload speed is about 1/4 of what it should be. And what it should be is really low. Like the baseline is low. And what it is right now is about 1/4 of that. So there's I think there's something wrong with like my actual connectivity. Ah, wow. Okay. So another, so yeah. Jesse was just talking about his job change. So super googly, you stopped being a partner after 3 months. Family office approached me for a general counsel role and the offer was difficult to refuse. Well, nice. So you liking it? I'll say only the higher res skips. I'm on 720 because of my Wi-Fi issues and no skips. I mean, there have to be skips because in OBS, which is the source, I'm showing dropped frames. And so if OBS has dropped frames, that means that those dropped frames are getting pushed to YouTube. But all right, guys. I'm going to try this again. If it doesn't work, I might have an idea, but we're probably out of luck. Yeah. Your speed is 63% slower than your host average. Yeah, so I'm going to have to call Comcast, which I hate doing because if I call Comcast, I'm inevitably on the phone with them for like an hour. So annoying. Because y'all remember, it was like last June, like June 2022, where I couldn't stream for a long time because I was having issues with my internet, and it took like over a month and a half to resolve. Let me try this again. Yeah, I think the problem is there is like too much variation in the speed. It's not consistent. I'm gonna try resetting it again. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I think we're back again. Third time's a charm. Hopefully. Okay. Let's try this again. Thanks for your patience, guys. Much better hours. You don't need to worry about business. I almost never left the office before 6 p.m. before this. Nice, dude. Yup. I'm the same way. Like, I gotta have my life, man. I can't be working all the time. Higher res wasn't receiving enough bits. Good for you, Super Googly. Been trying to get out of this Canadian nightmare, but it's much harder than I thought. All right. I know the butterfly is going to spawn like right in the middle of the pathway. Right next to a bunch of enemies, of course. I'm gonna get whacked. I want the butterfly. Give me the butterfly. Dadgummit. Don't you dare. Don't even think about it. After all I've been through. A half moonstone. Okay, that was worth it. That was good. It's brutal here with prices nowadays. We have a massive housing crisis and mortgages, rent are through the roof. It's like $3K a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. Golly, dude, that is awful. Dadgummit. So all of my deaths thus far have been due to gravity. Interesting factoid. I haven't been dying to gravity much in this game, but now all of a sudden the gravity deaths are skyrocketing. We have it bad in the States too, but not that bad. That's horrible. I mean, not bad in certain areas. Like Brock, where I think where you and I live, it's not as bad, but like there are some places where rents are just astronomical. I don't know how people afford them. And yeah, with mortgage rates being so high, it's way harder to buy a house because house prices haven't come down, but of course the interest rates are way up. So eventually there's going to be a reckoning There is going to be a bubble that bursts for sure. There has to be. Oh my gosh. Are you curious? Oh. All right, Gravity, man. Gravity's got my number tonight. But the thing is nobody wants to sell their house right now because a lot of people are locked in at like 2 and 3% interest rates. And they know if they sell and they go and buy somewhere else that they're going to be at an 8% interest rate. And that severely reduces your purchasing power by a very large margin. Like, I don't know how accurate this is, but it makes sense in my head. Like the stat is like for every % increase in interest rates, that decreases your purchasing power in a mortgage by $50,000. Which that probably isn't like exactly 100% precise, but it's probably pretty close. And I just believe it because as I said a couple of years ago, bought a house. And so I ran all types of different scenarios at different interest rates and all that kind of stuff. Granted, it was 2 years ago, so it's not like super fresh on my head, but just ballpark, that makes sense to me. I could see that being the case. And so people don't want to leave their 2 and 3% interest rate mortgages to move and then go buy a different house at 8%. And so that means the inventory of houses on the market right now is at like an almost historic low. And so that's why prices haven't come down yet, is because there's no houses on the market. But, oh my gosh. Oh, hey, didn't kill me. There's a butterfly here. There's a butterfly. This feels like a very maybe Lords of the Fallen-esque, based on what I've heard, section of the game. And so what's going to happen is there's going to be a bubble that bursts. I think like the economy, like the economy at large is going to slow down. People are inevitably going to start losing jobs, which means they're not going to be able to afford the house that they live in currently, which means they're going to have to put it up for sale or get foreclosed on, which is going to greatly increase the number of houses on the market, which is then going to reduce prices. But who knows when that's actually going to happen. Because currently we're in a high price, high interest rate environment, so it's double whammy. I just need to really pay attention to where these giant globs are rolling around. And my ergo is down there. Okay, so the ball rolls straight down there. So how the heck do you dodge that? I guess over off to the side here. Here we go. But of course this butterfly spawns like right in the middle of the path. All right, I got a half moonstone. Roll, roll. Okay, I survived. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Go, 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 go. These butterfly placements, man. Brutal. All right, I'm at a 1.8% frame drop rate still. So it's either deal with that or no stream. Sadly, I think those are our options. However, oh hey, how about that? It's a shortcut, is it? Nice. How nice of them. Now, I wanted to explore that upper area, and I didn't see a way back around to it, so I'm going to go back around. I feel like this little cave is like a chalice dungeon. I can see that comparison. Very trap-filled. Like somewhere I need to get away and trying to build. Lords of the Fallen has lots of ambushes, but they don't typically have things that force you to get hit or die to obtain. Those butterflies are forced death to get them. Well, not forced death, but very hard to get them without getting hit. It would be suicide to sell my house at the moment. Yeah, same thing. Like, I'm locked in at a sub 3% interest rate. There is no way I'm selling this house, like, anytime remotely soon, unless just something awful happens. Or unless, like, my job forces me to move, which isn't that likely. I mean, it would have to be, all that for a dim ergo chunk? Come on, man. It would have to be a prolonged period of unemployment, which, God forbid, I hope that doesn't happen. Okay. I can go this way or this way. I'll go this way first. Bear traps. Don't step in the bear trap. Oh, hi. Hi there. Oh, hi. Hi. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Piggy. Pig face. Or man bear pig. Whatever you are. Disruption cartridge. Disruption, I forget what disruption is. Disruption is your character will die. That's insta death. Okay, that's probably good to have resistance against. Yeah, I would think, huh? Probably a good idea. I also locked in at a nice 3% better than the 6% when I bought it. Yeah, the first time I ever bought a house, you know, this is my second house. First time I bought a house was in 2014, which was a couple of years. Oh, hello. Which was a couple of years after my wife and I got married. And when we bought that house, we had like a 4.25% interest rate. And at the time, like, that was absurdly good. Oh, hi. You're like a big girl. Ooh. Whacking me with a tea kettle. And at the time, like 4.25 was really, really, really good. And then, you know, a year or two later, they dropped to like 3.25%, and that at the time was like historic lows, or at least for a good long while, lows. And we refinanced at that point. I think this is the one that I just got, right? Oh, this looks cool. Yeah, one thing this game is really missing as far as combat is concerned is a poise system. Because if there's no poise, there's no reason to use... I've said it a million times. If there's no poise, there's no reason to use anything that has a long windup. And so that drastically reduces my propensity to desire to experiment with heavier hitting but slower weapons. Yeah, this game could really benefit from a good poise system. I think it would add a lot of balance to the game too. Oh, hi. All right, would you stop jumping around, dude? I don't want a hug. Oh, dang it. I thought I was going to stun you, but what do I know? Dadgummit. I don't want a hug, dude. So he does 3 jumps, I guess. There we go. Finally, I really needed that. Leaping amulet. What is the leaping amulet? Increases max stamina. Okay. That was an interesting enemy. That's funny. My wife and I got married in 2014. Nice. Yeah, we got married in 2012, so about 11 years. 11 years strong, which makes me sound really old, but I'm not that old, I promise. All right, anywhere else to go up here before I proceed? Heavier but slow weapon like the one I'm using? No, not like the one I'm using, because it is a heavy weapon if I was using it with the handle that it came with, but using it with the police baton, it becomes a fast weapon. I crack up every time I fight this thing. It was good. It was good. Oh, is this bringing me back around? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. And it's probably going to be a shortcut too, because that gate. But I don't have any healing left, which could be a problem if there's difficult enemies around. Nice try. Clown Baby's pure evil. That thing's hilarious. It was a good enemy. It was a good enemy. I'm only saying that because it didn't kill me. Oh, whoops. And there's got to be a lever. Give me a lever. There we go. The moveset is so wonky. It was, I had no idea what to do. Perfect. I'm going to go rest at the Stargazer. I need it badly. As long as I can get there without dying. Hey. I can't afford to get hit by one of those things, otherwise I'll be bad news. Bad news. All right, we're in the clear. He loves the hugs. I mean, so friendly yet so deadly. And I had no idea what to do about his moves. Like his jumping attack, I had no idea what to do about those. So I just had to like swing a lot and hope that I hit him enough to kill him, which I did, barely. Wait, that's my... Yes, that's what I... No, 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 no. I need to go inside the fortress here. 11 years, holy cow, gonna be a grandpa bod soon? I hope not. I mean, yeah, that's gonna be some time. But it'll be here before I know it, because time is just like a vortex right now. I feel like time is just... I can't even tell. Like, I blink and another year's gone by. It's crazy. Like, I can't believe it's already Christmas time already. Again, almost. I mean, it's Thanksgiving's in a couple weeks. Christmas is right after that. Then holy crap, it's 2024. Like, how the heck did that happen? It seems like just yesterday it was January and I was playing Crisis Core with you guys. Like, I don't know how all that, like, it just, you snap your fingers and it's gone. Did I hit the house before the clown baby? Yes, I did. Okay, good, good. You're too lazy to rewind. I don't blame you. Okay, well, knock on wood. I haven't dropped a frame in a really long time. This has been a great year for games. Oh yeah, absolutely. And next year, we're going to have the Elden Ring DLC. I'm going to take time off of work for that, for sure. All right, good. Took care of this thing. Perception of time just keeps getting quicker and quicker. Yeah. And that's something that I've noticed in my own life and I've wondered a lot about, like why that is. And my theory about that is because the older you get, the smaller percentage of your life an additional year is. So I'm 36 and one additional year of my life is 1/36 of my life. Now, when you're 5, another year is 1/5 of your life. So to you, your perception of that year is like a much larger proportion of your life than it would be for me. And so I think that's why it feels like it goes by faster, because each year it's like, it's just another year. It's like it's not as significant a portion of time as it used to be to you. So I think there's like a relative aspect. It's relative to how long you've been alive, and each year is proportionately less, a lower amount of time each year that goes by of your life. That's my theory. And it makes sense to me, so I roll with it. Oh, what's happening? Earthquake!
An earthquake! That came from the direction of Krot Central Station. Oh, this could be bad, pal. Really, really bad.
Could be, man. Hopefully I don't jinx it, but stream has been flawless for a while now. After the second reset, it was all great. Yeah. I have 487 drop frames since the second reset, but that I haven't had any, like once it got to 487, that happened a long time ago and haven't had any drop frames since. So I'm hoping it stays that way. Why, hello.
Hey, are you a treasure hunter too? Strange. I know how this looks, but I'm not a thief. You wouldn't happen to know a treasure hunter named Alidoro, would you? I plan my expeditions to follow Alidoro's traces, but this lock
Have I
has
met
me at a dead
Alidoro?
end, and I so wanted to explore.
I don't remember
the
names.
Hermit's
I'm bad
Cave.
with names.
All I can do is keep plugging
That's my
away.
second biggest character flaws. I
If you
can't
come
remember
back
people's
by,
names.
Say hello. Maybe I'll get this. Life is short. All I can do is. You never heard of Alidoro? And unlike a lot of the riffraff and Krot, he's not a thief. And professionalism is important when you're talking about Ergo. Just meant that's why Alidoro has the reputation he does. I know there are rumors about Alidoro lately, but the rumors. Alidoro is the last person you'd suspect of crimes like fraud and theft and assault. It's crazy. I've even seen those alchemists must be behind it. Those guys act like they own the ruins and they don't want treasure hunters to. I mean, come on. We're talking about the Alidoro who saved all those lives in the workshop. Would you get a load of this? I grabbed it as a souvenir, but it's just malicious propaganda.
Ooh. A con man who calls himself a treasure hunter wears a hound mask, charged with fraud, impersonation, theft, assault, and other serious crimes. He's very good at tricking people, so watch out.
Life is short, and all I can do is keep my treasure. Well, it's a cryptic vessel, a sort of cipher device, but I think it's a clue to some stolen goods. I found it, but you know what they say, no honor among thieves. But I can't make head.
Nice. Well, I'm glad I talked to you. You were useful.
Life is short. All I can do is...
All right, I can take that back to Vanini. ISP is my game of the year. I know it probably won't win, but that's my opinion. Fair take. For me, it is Zelda is head and shoulders over everything else. I mean, this game is great, but it's going to be hard to replace the experience I had with Zelda earlier in the year. I just had such a great time with that game. Well, let's see what is in this cipher. What is up, Ty? Good to see you again tonight, man. Did someone mention Black Myth Wukong? Man, I've been looking forward to that ever since the first 2019 trailer. I am carrying lots of souls. That's correct. It would behoove me to level up. Also working on other things fill up your days. Yeah, that's another part of it, is life becomes increasingly more routine the further in that you get. Like, you know, I wake up, I go to work every day, you know, and early childhood, there's much more of a progression. Like, you go to school, you're in a certain grade, and then you have summertime, and then you get to the next grade, and you're like always stepping up to like learning more new things. Like, of course you're still learning as an adult, but like it's way different when you're a kid and you're like learning how to read and write and like the fundamentals and foundational things, as opposed to like now when you're like learning maybe a new skill or something like that. But to answer your question, Ty, I've never even heard of Black Myth Wukong, so maybe I'll have to check out that trailer. I'm shocked anything beat Tears, but Lies most definitely did for me. I'll say this game looks good. Definitely going to check it out soon. Oh, this game is very good. You know,
I always welcome.
People have been saying that this is the best Souls-like, and I pretty much, I have no reason to disagree with it at this point. Granted, I haven't finished the game yet, but unless something just drastic changes, which I don't think it will, I mean, this will be my favorite non-From Software Souls-like as well.
Now, just leave done.
And it won't be particularly close either. An old shack in the Tomb slums in Malum district. Look for the bleak tree and laundry line and enter the shack next to them. My only game of the year considerations are Hogwarts, Jedi, and Lords of the Fallen. Nothing else has made an impression for me. I could see Hogwarts and Jedi being nominated. I don't think they're going to win, though. Black Myth Wukong looks very Sekiro-like. Okay. I'm going to go back to the Malum District. Look for this. There is a trophy that I saw on the list of finding all of the hidden treasures from these ciphers. We really pushed this game on you hard. Yeah, I said at I think the first stream that this game, I wasn't planning on playing it, but it received almost universal praise. And I when I was doing my Dark Souls walkthrough, I was constantly getting comments like, are you going to play Lies of P? Are you going to play Lies of P? And everything that kept coming out about it was just overwhelmingly positive. And so I was like, okay, I need to give this game a try. So... Is this the Red Lobster? This is the Red Lobster. Yeah, I need to go the other way. Yeah, I'm in the Malum district, right? I think. This is the Malum district, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Kind of funny at the beginning of the year, I remember people talking about how gaming was feeling stagnant and then all these great quality games dropped when summer came. Yeah, I think, you know, there were obviously delays with COVID and all that. And so things, I think, just took longer to take shape than they would have otherwise. And so now we're seeing the fruits of that, like everything that got pushed back or, you know, didn't enter development when it should have otherwise because of COVID is all coming to fruition, and it happened very quickly, which benefited us greatly. And then, of course, I mean, as I mentioned earlier, next year is going to be the Elden Ring DLC, and that's going to be a solid first playthrough. I expect to be 30 to 40 hours of that DLC, which is insane to think about. Getting ran as a DLC, like a DLC. Think about it, a DLC that'll be like almost. Maybe not quite, but almost a full-length Dark Souls game. So I'm looking for a tree and a clothesline. Dadgummit. Get out of here. Winter 23 is a crazy year for gaming. Had 2 months off, but still have a backlog just for this year's games. Well, I'm glad you're liking your new job better, Super Googly. That's good to hear. Hopefully, it affords you more time to do the things that you like to do. Okay, I don't think the house is here. And I totally forgot about, I forgot how the layout of this place works. But it's coming back to me. Smacked him right in the face. That was awesome. All right, here's a tree. Getting warmer, maybe. Trophy of the Cryptic Vessels. I missed my first playthrough because they didn't pick up the Frozen Feast weapon. Oh! The description is a little misleading. This year is pretty nuts for games. Tears of the Kingdom is probably my favorite this year. DLC length, I mean, Lords of the Fallen is like 30 hours-ish. Yeah. I mean, I said at the time that I was surprised that they didn't just make the consecrated snowfield area the DLC, like with Melania and all that. Because that would have been a perfectly fine DLC, in my opinion. I mean, that tree looks like it's the tree. Yeah, I think what we're going to get, I mean, if I had to compare it to something else in the game, I think what we're going to end up getting is something that's like the combined size of Limgrave and Liurnia. Yeah, this looks like a completely different spot. In the Tomb Slums. Okay. Yeah, this isn't the right spot. You got the amulet rather than the weapon. What was the amulet? Like, what was its power? I forget. Yeah, this is where I fought the bunny man, isn't it? Yeah, there's the bunny people. Or wait, this is a dead end, isn't it? Maybe not. Remnant 2 dropping a DLC. I'm behind on Wolong DLC. If I go back to the poll that I left, I think that was like the lowest response was Wolong DLC. I haven't played Final Fantasy 16. I haven't played Jedi Survivor. Oh yeah, this is back to the tree. Would Elden Ring DLC mean we would not get a new FromSoft game next year? I'm pretty sure that's what it would mean. I mean, as I said, I expect the Elden Ring DLC to effectively be more or less a full-length game. I mean, Elden Ring itself was massive. I mean, it'll be a fraction of the size of Elden Ring, but as a standalone thing, it'll be about a full-length game. Close to. I mean, think about it. It's coming out, like, I'm just gonna guess it's gonna come out early next year. And the only fear that I have is that it's gonna come out really close to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Because my goal, I have not played the piano in the hotel. I saw the trophy for that and I know that I need to do that. My goal is to beat the game and do a walkthrough, like right away. And I really, really, really hope that doesn't interfere with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So that picture looks like it's not in this area. Because there's another area that I thought that this looked like it was more closely resembling. And it's not this. It's more like where was that? Yeah, it was like this spot. Moonlight Town. There was a boss that was nuts in the second Wolong DLC. That does not sound even remotely appealing. I'm sorry. Bosses being nuts in Wolong is not something that I'm a fan of. Like there's just so much. The ratio of garbage bosses in Wolong is too high for my liking. There's so much trash in that game. It's a fun game overall, but there's a lot of trash in it. And I'm just, if I'm being honest, I really enjoyed playing the game, but some of those bosses were just dumb. Most of them are pretty cool, but there's like maybe like 1/3 or 1/4 of them had some garbage. Oh, dang it. Oldest trick in the book. And that's it. That's in stark contrast to this game, where, as I've said, all of the bosses are very well designed. They're tough. They take many attempts, but they're fair. That's the trap. But this could be it. Ugh, golly. I remember I died here. Probably gonna die here again. Thanks for that. Okay, there's a tree, but no clothesline. Yeah, the pitchfork guys, man. They cause problems. I thought that last Wolong DLC made DB quit streaming forever. Yeah, I guess. After that stream, I don't think I did anything for a while, did I? Yeah, because that was also right after Zelda. They did do a better job with the bosses in the second Wolong DLC. First one was meh. Yeah, the first one, I mean, there was that last boss that was just a nightmare. And then there were a couple other bosses that were pretty trashy. Some of them, a couple of them were good, and then there were at least a few of them that were just like, really, guys? Now, caveat to that is I'm very stubborn in Wolong. Like I don't like the idea of having to set up a bunch of different builds just to have to switch your builds all the time to use certain builds against certain bosses. Like I don't like that. To me is I don't want to say bad game design, but it's not game design that I like. Yeah, I don't think it's up there. Well, no, I remember the image that I have in my head of this place is not this place, but it might just be further down. Yeah, because the place that I thought that I wanted to go to was that place that had like the stargazer that you can't use. They added a bunch of new stuff in the Wolong that I would have made for content, but there was no time with Liza P, the walkthrough, and Lords of Fallen on the horizon. Dude, yeah, I have no idea how you crank out the level of content that you do. Like, just a question. Like, when you record stuff for Let's Plays and walkthroughs, do you review the footage or do you edit the footage at all? Like for walkthroughs, I don't really edit the footage hardly at all. Like, it's pretty much just one straight shot. And then if I do any editing, it's like, it's very minimal. Like, I'll trim the beginning and the end, like, because usually there's some dead space at the beginning and end of the episode where, like, I don't start talking right away. And that's basically the extent of it. But for a Let's Play, I would do a bit more editing for a Let's Play. Dude, this thing takes forever to get down here. Proc, thank you so much for the donation. Puggy summon number 2. If only it works. That'd be amazing. What's up, Ronnie? How you doing, man? Playing Liza P. How are you doing today? I'm doing well, man. Having a lot of fun with this game, and it's been very enjoyable. And having fun hanging out with everybody. So all in all, good times, man. Biggest achievement for me gaming-wise this year was getting Master in Street Fighter 6. Nice, dude. Is that like an online ranking? Do I want a hint? Not yet. Puggy's got a show soon. I mean, he hasn't shown since I started streaming again, but I know he's a busy guy. And I don't do myself any favors when I take long breaks, but honestly, like, what it is I binge for a really long time, and it gets to the point to where I'm just burned out and, like, I just need sleep because I go so long in like a sleep deprived state, and then it's like, okay, my body kind of just is like, okay, it kind of like revolts against me. It's like, dude, you gotta chill. You gotta take a break here. And then I just give in, and then it's kind of cyclical for me. You edit? So yeah, I don't understand how you do that. How, golly. You are a machine, dude. I don't know how you churn out that much content. That is impressive. My very short DS2 spoiler free took you 2 weeks. You don't edit every episode, but you do edit. Yeah, I think it's got to be up here. You know I'm going to die a lot. Oh, I've died quite a few times. Most of my deaths have come at the hands of bosses. But yes, I've had my fair share of deaths. Blind is the man and his content is S tier. Oh yeah, it's very high quality stuff. Which is why, like, when I'm recording a walkthrough, like, that's all I can do. I can't play other games at the same time. I don't know how he plays concurrently, like, 3 different things at the same time and gets them all out on a daily schedule. Like, that would be impossible for me. Whoops, forgot about that. This escalator is very slow. That's 10 times worse than the infamous Mass Effect elevator. That one at least had some music and party banter, but this is just bad. Yeah, that was a bit egregious, but oh well. There's a specific house that I remember that I'm looking for that I haven't come across yet. Okay, so Matt, that is online ranking. Okay, well, congratulations. That sounds like quite the achievement, my friend. After Zelda, you needed a 2-month break from games. Yeah, Zelda, I mean, I binged, you guys know, I binged Zelda hard. I binged it hard. And so that, I mean, that took it out of me for sure. It was worth every minute, but it took it out of me. But that said, I binged Elden Ring even harder than I binged Zelda, and then immediately after I did a full walkthrough for it. I don't know how I did that. Like, I don't know how I was alive after doing that Elden Ring walkthrough. Like, it took literally everything I had. Yeah, that's not what I thought it was. Dang it. Would I rank this game above any of the From Software games? It's a good question. I probably wouldn't be able to say so definitively until after I beat it. I mean, don't take this the wrong way because I really enjoyed Dark Souls 2. I'm not a Dark Souls 2 hater like so many are. But I'd put this around Dark Souls 2. Whether or not I would say it's better, in my opinion, or not, I don't know if I'd go that far yet. But it's in the vicinity. Yeah, the house that I was looking for was not on this path. We beat Spider-Man 2 several days ago. It was magnificent. I played the remaster of the first one. It was great, but I was not expecting number 2 to be so good. It blew me away. Is Spider-Man 2, I'm guessing, is that a very like cutscene heavy game? I've never even played the first one. People often compare this game to Bloodborne. What do you think? Do you agree with them? I agree with them on some points, but not others. Combat in general is very fluid, and one of my favorite combat mechanics in Bloodborne, the rally damage system, is present in this game, which I'm a fan of. Of course, the parry system in this game is completely different than Bloodborne. Dang it. I thought for sure it was in this area. Maybe it's Path of the Pilgrim. That's what it is. I'm a dum-dum. All in all, Bloodborne's world, I've said it before, Bloodborne's world is much more intricately designed. This game doesn't have a world. It's just a series of levels. Not that there's anything technically wrong with that, but I really, really, really enjoy the world design of Bloodborne. That's one of my favorite things about the game that this game doesn't have at all, really. And so that is a huge tick in favor of Bloodborne for me. Boss design is about on par with Bloodborne. I mean, by and large, I'd say Bloodborne's bosses, I like them better just because it might be because I'm just more familiar with the lore of the Bloodborne bosses and I love Bloodborne's lore. That's another aspect that I like about Bloodborne better than this. I mean, this game has a good story and stuff, but Bloodborne's lore is S tier. So that's another point in the favor of Bloodborne. I mean, I don't see I don't see all that much similarity in like the levels and aesthetic as some people do. But, you know, by and large, this is a great game. And there are some similarities, but there's probably more differences than similarities, in my opinion. I'd rank Bloodborne over Code Vein, over Dark Souls 3, over Wolong, over Lies of P. Oh, wow. Interesting. So when the game first launches, it's tough to get ahead of videos, especially pumping 2 videos per day. So get lucky. So I got lucky getting Lies of P early from the publisher. Oh, you got Lies of P early, Blind? Wow. That's something I've never done. I've never gotten a preview copy of a game. So you got Lies of P early. I mean, honestly, I've never even attempted to get a game before the street date. I don't even know how to start going about doing that. Like, who do you even talk to for that? I think he said he likes Lies more. Brock, watch it. Watch it, buddy. Spider-Man 2 is very cinematic. That's what I figured. He didn't say it, but I'm trolling him. Bloodborne is, yeah. Bloodborne's the GOAT. Not even close. I've seen nothing that is specifically Bloodborne about it. Very From Software inspired, though. Yeah, the rally damage mechanic is the only thing that's like 1-to-1. Okay, that's from Bloodborne. Because the rally damage mechanic is not in any other From Software game. All right, so go this way. Dadbot for sure likes this game more than Bloodborne. 100%. No, you guys are liars. If I didn't know y'all already, like if you guys were first timers to the stream, I'd kick you guys out. For uttering such atrocities. Here we go. This has got to be it. Yep, this is it. Yes, this is the exact spot I knew it was. I just couldn't remember where. I could not remember where this spot was. Because I had this exact spot in my head. It was the one with the sandbags where you couldn't get behind them right away. I had to go around to get, and I even pointed it out during my playthrough. It was like, oh, you can't jump over these sandbags. That's stupid. This was the exact spot that I had in my mind. I just could not remember where it was. Kaboom. Spider-Man 2 is harder than I expected, probably because of my mentality that I can just button mash my way through non-Souls action games. That's kind of my mentality too. I put Lords of the Fallen above Dark Souls 2 for sure, but Liza P, nah, I just can't feel much excitement about fighting puppets. Story is okay in Liza P, but feels heavily telegraphed. Spider-Man 2 trips you up with the parry system now. Friend, would you like to have a hug? I'm not much of a touchy-feely guy. I'm not a big not a big hugger. Unless it's someone that I know well. Okay, this doesn't look like the same spot, but it looks like it should be. I found your channel about a year ago when I wanted to get into From Software games, having never played one before. Now I followed all your 100% guides and have completed all the From Software Souls-like games. That is awesome, dude. Wow. Well, thank you so much for the compliment. I really appreciate that, man, and thank you for watching all my stuff. I'm glad it's helped you out, dude. And that's awesome. Welcome to the club, my friend. I mean, I was a relative latecomer to the series myself. My first game was Bloodborne, and I didn't get into Bloodborne until 2018 was when I first played it. And that was even a few years after Bloodborne came out. But since then, yes, much like you, I played everything else and loved just about every minute of it. Okay, so this is not the spot, despite the fact that there is a tree and there is a clothesline. And there are sandbags. Maybe I gotta go around the other side. Whoop. Are you nice? I don't think I've ever talked to you before.
How did you find this place? They sent you, didn't they? Those guys blabber about loyalty, but when the chips are down there, I don't know what's inside, and I don't really care.
Oh. Robber's Shack key. Aha! You have anything else to say?
Getting involved sounds like trouble to me.
You have to play to understand. Playing it is a whole different experience. It's crazy the inspiration Bloodborne got from Liza P. Yeah. You guys. I got Liza P early, reached out to them, and they delivered. Wow. So who did you, like, even reach out to? Like, did you have a contact? Like, how did you even get a contact? There'd be no Bloodborne without... Dude, you guys need to stop right now. You guys need to stop. I'll have to call it a night. I've been running on 4 hours of sleep a day for a week, so I'll be there. See the rest on the replay. Okay, Jude. You have a good night, sir. Sorry I didn't see this earlier, but thanks for watching, man. You have a good night. And yeah, get some sleep. Celebration of Jesse preaching the truth. Oh. Thanks for that. Golly, this game, dude. Rally isn't original to Bloodborne. What we're talking about, like, From Software catalog. I got a few games lately from publishers. Tricky to do, though. Sometimes you hear crickets, other times you get responses. It's a matter of finding emails for Twitter accounts for public relations people or Twitter accounts. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I've never been bold enough to do that. I've always just assumed like I'm small potatoes and nobody would give me the time of day, but maybe that is an incorrect assumption. Would you consider a Lies of P guide? I would not, but our friend Blind Playthroughs, who's also in the chat, has a full guide, and I would 10 times out of 10 recommend his guide. I do not. I don't plan on doing one for this game. That's the spot. Okay. Yeah, that is the spot that I had in my head as soon as I saw that picture, but I just couldn't figure out where it was. I couldn't remember for the life of me where exactly it was. Oh, hey, is this... Wow, all kinds of new stuff that I didn't... I mean, obviously, I don't think I could have gotten here without the key, but I didn't even see that ladder shortcut before. I wish I could kill you, but oh well, you're not there anymore. Wait a minute. There we go. I have to do a little clever jump there. Life Amulet +1 and a Legion Caliber. I don't even have the Life Amulet on. So I'm not going to put it on. Yeah, I'm using the Blue Guardianship Amulet as a Life Amulet, basically. All right. That took long enough. If you ever need help in Bloodborne, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to help you. I'm a veteran of Bloodborne, collected everything, max level, all weapon, 10s. Wow, that's impressive, man. Guess who's back? Hey, Ali, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Where is your PS5? PS5, PS5, PS5. I thought you already got a PS5. I already set you up with one. I don't think I have anything else to do here. So we're going to go back to the bridge where there was the earthquake. It's a good thing we're friends on Facebook. I think Dad Bod's about to ban us from chat. You guys are teetering the line. And now with Ali here, prospects are not good. Missed you all. We missed you too, man. I mean, granted, I did go on a bit of a hiatus for a bit, but now that we're back, it's good to have everyone back. Why in the world is that thing even here in Krot? I thought they were joking when the city dispatched me to catch the monster. I figured it was probably a broken puppet or a bear with petrification disease. That thing was huge. Or that green thing is huge. What on earth did it eat in the swamp to grow so big? I don't think that it's the waste problem. I've observed it. It obsessively protects its nest and likes to bring its toys there. The puppet bodies aren't used just as toys. This thing sucks ergo from scrapped puppets before playing with what's left. It feeds on ergo, and that's why it grows so big. This whole area is a feast for it. I need to report this. Bastards, bastards. Screw you all. I think that green guy was made by the alchemist for sure, or he's their mistake. How else could they ignore our backup requests like this? They're always like this. If something is unfavorable, they just ignore it. Why did they send us? Are we prey, not hunters? That guy is watching us more and more. He definitely knows we're here. He's looking at us like we're toys. Someone hurriedly scribbled a note. Guard post captured soon. Lost control of ballista. Impossible to take back. I ask forgiveness for all the sins of my life. The angel will guide us. Fun. Facebook is where all the Bloodborne blasphemy. Well, y'all can do it. Y'all can commit as much Bloodborne blasphemy as you want on Facebook, as long as I'm not there to see it. PS5s have been easy to find in stores for a long time now. Scarcity ended midway through 2021. Nuts to think it released 3 years ago. Feels like yesterday. I know. Tell me about it, dude. Boss time already. Wow. Okay. Yeah. 3 years ago, man. That is insane. All right, what have we here? Spider? Spider monkey? Green monster of the swamp. Oh, he burrows. No bueno. All right, I want to apply my thing. Oh, do I not have my... Wait a minute. I don't have my fire thing on anymore. I thought that was supposed to recharge when I rested. Okay, I guess not. All right, well. Oh, really? Well, still have yet to one-shot a boss in this game. What's my level on Bloodborne? My highest character is probably like level 250, something like that. There's a reason why this genre is called Soulslike. I don't know why that left me, but oh well. No offense, but this is the hardest boss in the whole game. We'll see about that. Oh, starting with the burrow. And hit me with it. Slap that booty. There we go. I got that fire on him. Dadgummit. I need to... I need to hit you. I need to hit you really bad. I'm not going to get it. Dang it. I was talking to Greg the other day and he was like, you know, you can just throw shot puts at them to like to stun them, right? And I'm like, I feel like I would be officially breaking the game at that point if I added shot puts to my repertoire. Being able to get risk-free stuns with this build, I feel like would be too much. This is a Final Fantasy monster. Yeah, I can see that. Stop doing that, dude. Oh, got the decay on me. That's great. Is it me, or are sometimes the hitbox is a little bit wonky? Like, I feel like I should get hits when I don't. I got away from that my first attempt, but I can't do it again. Dang it! Got him. But he also got me. I need to sharpen my weapon really bad. Blasted Decay. Slap that booty. Or miss, both times. Dang, I need to get under him when he does that. I'm so stupid. Dang it, I wasted that. And I'm dead. Oh, nice. That actually worked as cover. Now I'm dead. Okay, that was a good attempt. That was better. I'm learning. Bosses are pretty sweet in this game. Nah, I'm pretty much set in my ways at this point. I'm not gonna level up a new weapon from scratch. Hitboxes can be wonky. Yeah, now most of the time when I'm complaining about hitboxes, it's when I'm getting hit. Here, it's when I'm trying to hit the boss that the hitboxes are wonky, and I've noticed it on multiple bosses. I mean, it's not a huge problem, but I've noticed it. Oh! I feel like I should just take the death here. Just kill me. Thank you. What's up, KY? How you doing? I mean, this weapon has gotten me so far, so I don't plan on switching it up much. There's the puppet blade or whatever that's called that I've considered using, but this weapon is higher level. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my ergo. I'm going to go back and see if I can level up the weapon. Because I have a feeling that this weapon does blunt damage, whereas the puppet blade does slash damage, I think. And so I'm going to see if switching my damage type is going to help me. Although I do really, really like the special on the weapon that I'm using now, but I mean, it has the special on the wrench is just insanely good.
At the House of Vanini, even priceless thing. Oh dear. This is the mark of the Black Rabbit. Stalkers as a unified force ceased to be after their defeat at the I believe you could use this mark to move safely whilst on the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's turf, to use their unsophisticated vernacular. But be careful, sir. The Black Rabbit Brotherhood is quite infamous for how they treat interlopers. Ah, and I see we have new physical records to catalogue for the collection.
I know my way around.
Oh, I can't upgrade this one. The other one that I like is somewhere here. So I need a full moonstone now. So I can upgrade this one now. I'm going to give this one a whirl. I just need to get familiar with the special here. What's up, Devani? Live Puppet is the best weapon in the game. That is a good... It's quick. Do you have a special handle that you like with it? I like the baton handle because it's quick. And you know, it's if your attacks are too slow, it's very easy to get interrupted. Change scaling with the crank. Well, I did do that on the baton handle. I have A scaling. Are you saying that I can take the scaling up even higher than A? Well, let's see.
I know my way around.
Yeah, I can't make it any higher. Still prefer the cutlass handle over the baton, but your quality build. Yeah, I've already used a crank on the baton handle to make it so it has A scaling for strength. I said I wasn't going to start using this weapon until I had 4 Fable slots, because I haven't been prioritizing Fable slots. But since this weapon has the attack is 2 slots, figured it'd be better to have 4 slots for it, but we'll have to go. Pretty hefty. I knew that was going to happen. Dang it. How did I get away from that the first time? Oh, it didn't count as my fire. Dang it. I'm gonna get myself killed just trying to get fire on my weapon. Dang it, I was too late. There we go. Nice. Nice. First try with this weapon. Wow. Ooh. Mercy. Oh, there's a second phase. Dadgummit. So Brock, you didn't have trouble with this guy, huh? I didn't expect it either. You struggled with him? Dadgummit, stop it. Wow, dadgummit. Man, that decay is like ridiculous in the second phase. Yeah, I know. I that was the first thing I wanted to check was if I have a decay resist. Well, this doesn't have decay is a result of acid, right? So I need this one on. I should just block more. Like, I'm trying to get perfect. He got up quicker than I thought he would. Oh, he has that kind of reach. Dadgum. Go for the same trick twice in a row. Oh, he's gonna barf. Oh no, he's gonna burrow. I don't know how to dodge that. I dodged it the first time I fought him, and I can't get it again. Get out of here with that. All right, pretty solid first phase. Not what I wanted. I wanted to apply the fire, but I didn't get it. What the heck? What the heck? Wow. Dude, he just went like total berserk on me there. Oh, are you starting with that? I don't know how to freaking dodge that, dude. All right, stop it. Solid first phase. I'm just, yeah, I'm doing much better in his first phase now. Sounds like a Demigorgon from Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things. As you could probably tell from my most likely butchering of that pronunciation. My experience with a boss like this thing, always dodge and don't get greedy. I mean, I'm definitely blocking some of his attacks and getting perfect blocks on some of them. Yeah, Decay definitely not getting me as bad. Yep. Ugh, the follow-up attacks though. Like I think I have an opening, but then I don't. I was trying to roll under him like I did in the first phase, and that did not work. That did not work. Whoop, don't forget, pick that up. Tried to deflect that, but nope. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. I got decayed. Heading to bed. All right, man. Have a good night. Yeah, that one I need to block. You can't dodge that one. Dadgummit, he got... Alright, my weapon's done. Not a clean first phase by any stretch. Feels like his combos never end. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. I missed it, dang it. Golly, dude. Well. All right, you're off too, man. Yeah, I don't want to mess with the new axes on or new handles and crap on a boss that I'm not familiar with the move set. And then I'd have to tweak it and all that crap. I'm just going to go with what I got. I'll get it eventually. Oh, he did it twice in a row. What you doing? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Get that off of me. mean, first phase I've got pretty good. It's like muck. Getting behind him seems to work well. Did I fire him? No. Oh, I got killed. That killed me. Oh, ah. Okay. Oh, golly. Brock, how long did this one take you? Hey, what is up? LCF, hope you're doing well tonight, man. Hope you're well. Just flying visit. Just a flying visit in. I'm just up to go to work. We'll catch you rest of the stream later. Quick tip, use the urgent repair tool. Doesn't leave you stranded. I have used the urgent repair tool before. But yes, in this fight, especially if I get decayed. Yeah, because this fight I keep... Yeah. I do have them equipped, maybe? No, I don't. Didn't dodge quickly enough. Horrible attempt. Muck is a poison type Pokemon. Fitting name for this thing. First playthrough, maybe 30 minutes. New Game Plus was like 1.5 to 2 hours. Wow, this is the only fight that I didn't enjoy being thrashed around in. All the other fights I loved hitting my head against a wall. Yeah, dare I say, this is probably the most challenging boss fight for me so far. And it's because I have not figured out the second phase yet. Dang it. No, I wanted to... Oh, I missed the critical again. Dadgummit. The problem with this blade is that when you do the heavy, it gets stuck in the ground. I thought I had a different weapon on, I'm sure. Dadgummit. Or a different item on. I meant to heal, and I think I used something else instead of healing. Yeah, what do I have on? What did I have on instead of my healing? I had on the, yep, the Fable juice. This boss very well may be my playthrough killer. I did not enjoy this one. Some people like this boss. Not saying that my opinion is right. I don't like this boss. Dang it. Yeah, this run's over. Just die. What's up, Osama? Wow, you reached part 7. I have a lot to watch when I return to my country. Good luck. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, this boss is doing me dirty here. I think this is probably the longest. I want to go back. I have to try this again with the wrench handle, because my problem with this weapon is when I overhead, see how it gets stuck in the ground? I'm pretty sure that doesn't happen with the wrench. Oh, yes, it does. Okay, it does. Maybe I can cancel out of it quicker with the wrench. Because it feels like the timing is a little bit off when I use the blade. But I think the problem might be is that this boss might be weak to slash damage and strong against blunt. We'll see how I do. Oh, that was too early. I think the puppet handle has a bit more range, though. Oh, why did that hit him? Dang it. Too late on that dodge. He keeps standing up like right when I'm trying to hit him. Dadgummit, I need one more hit and I got greedy. Golly. Come over here, buddy. Dadgummit, I wasted that attack. God, he was too far away. What the heck was that? All right, that wasn't a bad attempt. You think this boss is hard in the second phase? Try fighting Lawrence of Bloodborne in the second phase. Spoiler alert, it's not. Oh, I fought Lawrence. I have fought. I think Lawrence's second phase is easier than his first phase. His first phase is the harder phase, in my opinion. My problem with Lawrence is that I could never get to a second phase, and so that the times that I did get to a second phase, he would wreck me immediately because I had no idea what his moves were. Too early on that. I'm gonna screw this up, aren't I? Yep. Totally gonna screw it up. Oh, got it. If you decay me, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, that was a really good first phase. Dang it, you're backed up again. Okay, I got you that time. I don't even know what to do about that. Dang it. I'm gonna mess this up. Yup. Well, I had tunnel vision on the white health bar, and I think I'm doing better with the wrench though than I was with the blade. Have you beat Lawrence before, Ronnie? Oh, you're talking about Lawrence. I'm thinking Ludwig. Okay, yeah. Okay. Still, though, I think Lawrence's second phase is easier than his first phase. That still applies for Lawrence and Ludwig. For whatever reason, though, I thought you were talking Ludwig. But yes, see the Lawrence of all the bosses in Bloodborne, Lawrence will be the longest to beat. Lawrence took me forever to beat. Dang it. got decayed again. Yeah, Lawrence was incredibly frustrating on my first playthrough. I don't know what I was thinking there. You still hate him? Do you hate him like I do? I was extremely frustrated with him in my first playthrough. After that, I've kind of learned the fight a bit better. And he doesn't give me nearly as much trouble now. But yeah, a case can be made that he's the hardest boss in the game. I certainly would have said so for my first playthrough. I need to take away this amulet that recharges my health. I need to get something that's going to give me better. How long did Lawrence take me my first playthrough? Probably 10 to 15 hours. That's another area, like, again, talking about hitboxes, I should have hit him there, and I didn't. Yeah, the window to hit him with a critical is very short. No, don't back away from me. What are you doing, dude? Dadgummit. I wasted my... Got decayed. Really? That's what I needed. I'm gonna miss. Yep, I'm gonna miss it. Stop it, dude. I didn't even get it. He just raged on me. I was trying to heal and couldn't get it off. I tried the summon a few times, not helpful. What boss are you talking about in development? Yeah, this is the hardest boss for me so far. Wow. Now, one thing I do love about Lawrence is the music. Took you 7 hours to beat the dragon in Dark Souls 3. Oof. Midir. Yeah. Midir's a toughie. How did you bet? Oh. Oh, crap. Dadgummit. Dadgummit. That's an attack I like to punish, and I was in precisely the wrong spot to punish it. Instead, I got punished. Oh no, get away! I got the kid again. I'm just gonna take it back. Tried to summon a few times on Bishop before I just equipped the knife and ran him without prep. The summon made it harder to fight, and they died too quick. Oh, okay. I'm saying, okay. I see what you're saying. You're not talking about a fight right now that you're on, but you've used it in the past, yeah. I mean, summons I've seen them used, and that I feel like they definitely help. The dragon is easy now. Yeah, if you know his moves. Don't back away from me. Well, another wasted triple attack. I was way too close to him to time that right. A stupid attack. God. Heal. Dadgummit, you dodge it. Now my weapon's probably broken. Freaking decay. Oh, wow. Out of heals. Which means I'm dead. Oh, I got the heal back right when I got killed. Went to dinner. Went to make dinner and you still haven't beaten him. I'm disappointed. I am too. This boss has taken me longer than any other boss in the game. Couldn't hit the boss because he kept turning away from me. The bishop has a tough hide that my weapon was bouncing off. Also, they're not on me. I can't time counters. There is an emergency repair item. But I hate fumbling through my items in the middle of a boss. Were you being serious when you said that, Ollie? Have you even played this game? Yeah, I had two hits there that I feel like should have been hits, but they were not. Yeah, that should have been a hit. That was a hit, and it did not count. I don't know how that wasn't a dodge. Ugh. That should have been a hit. No! God. When you think the combo's over, it ain't over. Man. Easiest boss was the last one. It took you one try. Wolong did the whole counter block parry better. Well, that was Wolong's bread and butter. Should have been a hit. Now, when he's standing up like that on two legs, like he has iframes or something. I'm decayed. I'm just gonna die. If I get decayed this early in the fight, it's not worth trying to overcome it. Really doesn't feel like this game will let you dodge, so you either have to learn to block or frame perfect or take hit. Well, I've been dodging quite a bit. Gotta head to bed. I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to head to bed before I can win this fight. Hold on. I'm gonna turn the fan on. But my problem with weapons that have long handles in this game is that the attacks take too long to wind up, and then you get hit in the middle of your animation and it cancels your animation. Still hit me. That was a dodge. That one I don't know how to dodge. But it's a red attack, so you're technically not supposed to be able to dodge it. Yep. Yeah, the red attacks you either have to run far enough away from to where you're out of range, or you do have to basically frame perfect block them. But that actually isn't different from Wolong though. Wolong's the same way. You have to run far enough away to where you're out of range, or you have to frame perfect dodge them, or frame perfect block them. Well, it's not frame perfect, but you have to be very precise. All right, I don't know what the deal is, but I keep getting decayed like right away. I didn't have that problem for a while, but now I'm having that problem like almost every attempt. There's no interrupt action, so even when dodging, you have to do it the same time as a block. I mean, this is no different than Dark Souls. Like, you can't interrupt your actions in Dark Souls. I was gonna say, if you tentacle me again and decay me, I'm gonna be mad. I literally just stayed still that time and he missed me on his dive. Dang it, you backed away from me again. But I still got it, okay. See, that should be a hit right there. That should be a hit every time. That was dumb. I knew that combo was coming and I still decided to attack. That was my fault. Oh, that follow-up that he has, I've made that same mistake like 10 times where he slams his arm down, I run into attack, but then he has a follow-up attack with his tentacle. That gets me so frequently. He's gonna temper me again, isn't he? Oh, no, he's gonna do that. Oh, missed my thing there. No, get away! Dadgummit. Dark Souls does have some actions that you can cancel to other things. There's a lot of rolling to avoid the last few frames of something. Kira went too far from it. You can rapidly tap block if it's not a special attack. How do I know it's a he? I don't know. Just a guess. Just a hunch. Starting with the burrow on me. He's gonna no-hit me here, guys. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I'm tired of that attack missing. Once I stood still and that attack missed me, so I tried it again and that time it didn't work. My percentage of dodging that attack is like less than 10%. That should have been a hit. Dadgummit, he dodged my charge. I need to get away from that. Hey, I was stuck under him there. That was awesome. Figured out that death screen, it's all there. Just say that you already beat it and you won't die. Clever. All right, I think the key in his second phase is to not be so aggressive, like not always be in his face. It's more of like a wait for your opportunity, your opening type of thing. That attack is always going to get an eye roll from me because it's kind of dumb. Who got hit by that? Dang it, too early. If you decay me, I'm gonna be mad. Dang it, too early. Ugh. I should be able to block that attack. I got hit by that twice. 3 times. Okay, dodge the third one at least. I've successfully dodged that combo so many times and I got hit by it right there. I knew that attack was coming up. I need to get away from that. That was bad. Oh, really? A grab attack? Are we serious? First time seeing that one. Dead. Thoughts on this game so far? I very sincerely enjoy it. This fight is giving me fits though. This is whew, for me the hardest fight in the game. I'm gonna go back to the blade. Yeah, this is by far the hardest fight in the game. I mean, all other fights took me somewhere between 20 and 40 minutes. I'm on easily an hour and a half into this fight. And that attack always hits me. Oh god, got decayed again. There we go, he raged. Yeah. He did that at the very beginning again. And yeah. What were your thoughts on this boss build? I was doing so good until that happened. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm using the wrong item. That's why I wasn't healing. I'm an idiot. Whoops. Whoopsies. I was like, why aren't I healing? Why? I mean, yeah, having the two tool belts is a good idea in theory, but when the moment hits and you have you're panicking, switching back and forth between the two can be a problem. You thought he was difficult? Do you remember how long he took you? I seriously almost no-hit his first phase in that last attempt, but I screwed up in the second phase when I couldn't heal. Not what I meant to do. Oh, he takes a big step forward there. Dang. I'm screwed. I missed both of those. My Fable attacks. Crap. Don't get decayed. He's dodged all three of my Fable attacks because he does move really freaking fast. Oh crap. That was a really bad combo. Dadgummit, that was too early. Yeah, this is the only boss that is giving me anything remotely resembling like long-standing trouble. Yep, that's correct. Was not expecting this. You ever made it this far, you guess it would only take you one attempt? Most likely, given your track record. Oh, he still hit me with that roll, dang it. Oh, I forgot about that tentacle attack. Dang it. By far my best attempt on a second phase. Did y'all see that panic dodging there? I think this is the one, guys. If I don't really screw it up. Finally! Oh my goodness. Woo. I'm so glad I didn't have to hold it, like wait till tomorrow for this thing.
Do it. Finally, the last hero weapon is in my hands.
Jeez, man. That took entirely too long. Bunch of side quests. The world will never know. It'd be easier to summon someone for help. Is there co-op in this game? There's not co-op. There is there's not like multiplayer co-op. There is a system where you can summon a phantom. But
Whatever choice.
I derive the highest level of satisfaction in these games without using summons. I like to learn the boss, learn his attack patterns and all that stuff. And it just so happens this boss is one of those ones that just took me forever. Most, like, this is the only boss that's taking me longer than maybe 30 or 40 minutes.
Whatever choice.
Let's see, what are these side quests I have? But the old lady and but the boss weapons guy can get some more golden things. Where am I going? I'm sad he didn't give me a quartz. Look at that nose, man.
You don't remember much. Ask me about it.
By the way, his last location, can you find him for me?
I found the last treasure thanks to you. It'll always remind me of the rascal who stole it. Let the punishment fit the crime, I say. And in a...
Okay, I got this golden ergo.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior.
Two dragon sword. Dodge quickly forward. Uses actual favorable slot to perform up to 2 attacks. Oops, he had to talk, didn't he?
A great weapon calls for... What's this? A poster singing my praise? Oh dear, you're practical. Right, yeah. Let me explain. There is an unscrupulous reporter called Medoro, and one time I didn't give him a certain antique. What has this world come to? Even noble explorers searching for true history get... Perhaps I should be pleased that this scrap of paper is powerless, as there's no authority. A great weapon calls for...
Okay, I think there's a couple other things I can do. I need to talk to Vanini and the old lady.
You made the Russians. I know perhaps it's presumptuous for a puppet to call that feeling love. Thank you for saving her.
Oh, nice. Thank you. That.
Come here, child. It's a shame my illness kept me from seeing such a handsome, gentle you are responsible for this miracle. I have to stay seated as I feel a little lightheaded, but I feel the vigor I thought I'd lost. If Krat ever holds a proper ball again, I hope...
Oh, nice. Ooh. I feel warmth.
That book reminds me. Have you ever heard the fairy tale about a mischievous... All of Krat knows the story. All because of someone who... Ah, but this is strange. Who exactly... That book all... Who? That book... All... Ah, but this is... Who?
Oh, I can't. I know there's a trophy around the piano, but... All right. Guess like to Vanini. I'm gonna charge up my Fable slots though. I need to learn. I can also do it while I'm dodging too. I just want to try that. But that's the better way to do it. Because the other way takes a long time to come out. If you dodge and then hit it, then you go much faster. Yeah, there you go. That's what the upgrade does.
No. Can it be? It can. Now, allow me to return the surprise. This little wonder creates a... The golden ergo is the purest form of power we can use, and it's nearly perfect. You see, the alchemists ordered transportation from me, powered by this. I'm not sure, but maybe just one problem with the base. I don't know exactly where it is. I don't know when exactly either. I had to just... After all, I am the prince of the Krat social scene, and I surrendered to their mysticism. A secret alchemist's underground lair. That sounds like something Antonia.
Golden lead acid battery. Okay. Move the giant submarine. I need to go back to this guy. Kind of forget where he was, though. Oh, there he is.
Life is short, and life in Krat is shorter. All I can do is keep plugging away. If you come back by, say hello. You actually met Alidoro. That's odd. When I was hurt, he took me to Medoro, who was one of the first on the scene. Medoro is quite the medic. There's gotta be a logical explanation. The Alidoro I admire would never talk. But who knows? Maybe that wanted poster is real. In times like these, when truth and lies are blurred, I trust Alidoro. Anyhow, you gave me the first lead on Alidoro. Take this in return. Consider.
Oh, thank you.
Life is short. All I can do is keep plugging.
Okay, anything else side quest wise? Does not look like it. I'm just gonna run into the next area here and then I'm gonna have to call it a night. Sucks that that boss took as long as it did, but it is what it is. So Ronnie, well, if you're still in here, I don't know if you are or not, but do you have, what was your go-to weapon of choice? At least for that boss. Hope I can drop down there. Oh, how do I get up there? Not from there. That reminds me, I want to put my HP regen amulet back on. What's up, Ty? Welcome back, dude. You playing the Mario Kart Final DLC? Nice, man. How was it? There's got to be a way to go up. There's got to be a way. If I drop down, I mean... Yeah, there's no jumping from here to there. Yeah, clearly there's a way back through there, so. They had a tribute to the devs at the end. That's cool. Yeah. As badly as I want to keep playing, I think I gotta stop. That would be the wise thing to do. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get to bed. Man, sucks that that boss took so long, but it is what it is. It was bound to happen. I was bound to run into a boss that gave me fits. Overall, I wouldn't consider it a bad boss. It was not a bad boss. It just gave me trouble. There were a couple things about it that were annoying. The main thing being that like when it would stand upright, that I wasn't able to hit it with my heavy attack, which I feel like I should be able to hit him there if I'm right up next to him, which I was. I feel like that was a little bit janky, but other than that, I mean, it wasn't a bad boss. It just took me a while, but anyway, it is what it is. We got past it, and I can rest easy knowing that I don't have to come back to him tomorrow. So anyway, speaking of which, yes, tomorrow is the next planned stream. And I should be able to get started a bit earlier tomorrow as well than usual. I should be able to start hopefully as early as 9:15. That's the goal, but we'll see. So anyways, really appreciate y'all. Have a good night, get some sleep, and we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.